What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be talking about today is how we're going to get Lane Johnson early. Obviously, at this point, if you guys haven't made it to MUT level 70, you need to check out my video where you can get it done in 3 hours or less. Just search it right here at GmiasWorld. Many of you guys have already, thank you, Gmia, whatever. Listen, guys, I want you to be able to utilize everything as it comes out, and I don't want you to miss out on anything. For some of my newer viewers that have been here, that you guys are still missing out on the fact that the daily objectives, it's been very, very glitchy, and it hasn't allowed us to be able to track it properly unless you play more than 3 games. So again, you see these daily adjustments. I just want to point this out because a lot of you guys are very, very upset that it hasn't been counting towards your daily objective. Where's the milestones? Okay, that's what I'm doing, but okay, here it is right here. All right, so look, you see how when you go to this part right here, win 1 game, win 2 games, purchase a pack. You got to win 2 games and purchase a pack. Even though you win the 2 games and you purchase a pack, it still does not contribute to your daily objective. It's a glitch. I don't know what EA is going to do to kind of help you guys out that have missed out on the days, but what happens is right now I'm at 131. I think I lost like 8 days. So some of you guys have lost a lot more. I started to notice it very, very early, so I've been saying this regularly since September to play 3 games after you open up a pack. So purchase the pack first. When you play the 2 games, you'll get the pack as if you've done the daily objective. You'll get this daily missions pack, and then after that happens, it still won't register here. Okay, but you have to go play another game and win it, and then you come back and it'll be there. Please spread the word, because if you don't, you're gonna really, really be very, very upset, towards the end of the year. So I'm gonna have to still wait it out a little bit longer. Some people are gonna have it, sooner than later. But again, I missed out on like 8 or 9 days, something like that. I was just looking at it like, what's going on? Then I figured you had to play more. I believe that, a lot of you guys that have been watching the video have been playing at least 3 games and double checking it. I will continue to urge you guys to do that. Like I said, I don't want any of my viewers to miss out on what you get by completing those, because that's how ultimately we're going to get Lane Johnson today, by using a power-up pass, the 91 to 92 power-up pass. So pretty much, let me give you a rundown of what you need to do right now. If you are a level 70, the first thing you're going to have to do is find where your power-up pass is, and then you're going to have to take that off that player. And if you already have Lane Johnson the way I kept him, because I knew he was garbage where he was, but I knew he would get an upgrade and be one of the sickest cards in the game, and that's what he is right now. He's pretty much the best card currently with this Blitz promo, so it's no debate there. If you want to debate it, I don't have time to listen to it. It makes no sense, because if you look at his numbers, like Lamar Jackson, whatever, if you want to run around and just be an idiot and be a escape artist, whatever, that's fine. And then Chris Johnson, he's not even better than Barry Sanders, and Barry Sanders is pretty trash right now, but he's there as my second string. I might raid sell him, but I'm going to hold off for now. So pretty much what I did was I found the one that I had a power pass on, Julius Peppers. I was able to get him for $398, $899, or whatever that is right there. $389 or whatever it was. I got him as a snipe. Okay, so he was one of the cards that I used my power-up pass on to sell him probably like 3-4 weeks ago to make 500K. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually use the card that we purchased for a sniper like $398, because he's still way better than that. Okay, so he's one of my newest cards right here. We also sniped a Dallas Clark to be able to get some training points. So we're gonna do all of that right now to get that done, because we're gonna need training to get this stuff done. So now we got this Julius Peppers, right? And because we use our 92 power pass on him, like I said before, to sell him back earlier and pretty much get what we needed at the time that he was selling for like 600K, we're gonna now utilize that to unlock Lane Johnson earlier than December 1st. Now, shout out to all of you guys that let me understand when I was looking through the store. I wasn't looking at the time that the players unlock, and I was wondering why aren't these guys in the store? But pretty much it tells you the times there. I was just very, very excited to get this Lane Johnson. So you can see he unlocks December 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's why there's none currently auctionable. So you can get them early right now by using the power pass, because you already automatically get the upgrade once the player is known on the server. So they don't actually have to be out. If you have the current player and he's already powered up, you will be able to still see it. All right, so we're gonna go to his card that we already have powered up, and we should be able to use the power-up pass successfully. So that's the reasoning behind why a lot of these cards weren't there. So like I said, that's why I appreciate you guys in the community. It's like, yo, Gmia, what are you doing, bruh? Like, it's right there, I got you. I'm like, yo, I appreciate it, man. Yo, dude, good look right there, because now, you know, it's easier for everybody to know what's going on, and we're gonna go ahead and unlock him now. And if we need to later, like say he comes up cheap because we still have those blitz bolts, we can just keep grinding blitz bolts. And then we could take that power pass off of him and just get him again. So we just get him earlier to help us with Weekend League or whatever games, because he's gonna be like 82 speed on the squad. I think I have him with Brawler. He'll get +1 speed or something. I could get him +2, but the ideal situation is to keep him. Don't let him lose strength. So your old lineman should be used with Brawler, okay? Because the Brawler actually adds the strength. Sprinter takes it away, and that makes your old line pretty weak, and we don't want that. So currently he's only getting +1 speed, but that's fine. He's still going to be one of the fastest linemen with crazy numbers. So let's go over to our defensive side of the ball. I don't know why I just backed out of that. We're going to go over to the defensive side of the ball, and we're going to take away the power-up pass from Julius Peppers, like I was explaining to you guys before, and then we're going to put on the actual card and then use the power pass on Lane Johnson. So for those of you guys, again, that are currently, you know, with, you know, these players and you have power passes, find it. What? No, you also be charged. Oh, what 1125? What are they taking? What? Oh, they're going to take away the edge threat. Oh, goodness, bro. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, they're gonna take away edge threat. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna take away this. We're gonna get our power pass back. Okay, and then we're gonna have to go right back and put in the other one that was there. I just hate that I have to buy that back and they took a portion of it. So we're gonna use the actual card that we sniped, because it came down so much. We sold him for like 600 or something. And then we're gonna go. What just happened here? We have to go. We did that. Okay, so put this ability back. And then we're gonna put that back. Did they give us our stuff back for this? What do we have here? I don't know what we had on this one. Was it finesse specialist? Yeah, it was finesse. All right, so we had finesse, and then we had like a edge threat, I think, right? I think that's what we had, edge threat. So we'll give him back his edge threat and equip that back. All right, so he's back to doing what he's supposed to do. I think the only thing we have to do is give him back. What is this? Momentum shift. On field, opponents have their zone progress wiped. Is that good? I don't even know what that is. We'll just give him Fairmonger for now. I'm not really concerned with that at this point. All right, so he gets all his stuff back, and that's good to go. We just have to make sure that we go back and we equip his Superstar X Factor there, and we now have the power-up pass. All right, so let's go over here and equip that back. Always make sure that you put it back on when you're like interchanging cards for power-up passes or whatever. But this is a very, very unique way to stay ahead of the game and to always make your currency back. That's one of the reasons why I encourage you guys to grind a daily, you know, get your daily things on a regular basis, even when the game is frustrating, because when you miss out on stuff like this, it really, really hurts. And a lot of you guys that don't have this opportunity to do this, it's simply because you just chose not to grind the game. So right here, what we're gonna do when we add the power-up pass to it, we should be able to get that Lane Johnson upgrade. All right, so now it's there. Okay, good. Everything is good. We got him. So you see what his speed is and everything? It's going to go up to the 81, obviously, with the Brawler. Plus, you're going to get +1 speed from John Madden Coach. Okay, so everything that you see here, we're going to go up to. Now, could we go up to make him 83 speed? Is that really necessary? Probably not, but we have him. All right, and you can have him too. Depending on how you guys want to go about doing it. Now, when you compare him to everybody else, this is why now it's OP, because he was trash for a while, right? But all of that stuff doesn't matter anymore, because you see all these 90s, this is what he was lacking before, but those are not the key aspects of Lane Johnson, okay? It's the fact that he has now the impact block and the lead block that he needs in the 90 thresholds. So theoretically, this impact blocking right here, he has that, and then he has the lead block, right? So he would be able at this point to be able to get nasty streak. But remember, they patched it, which it, you know, caused a lot of issues, and obviously only your tackles can get, you know, nasty streak. With the way the game plays right now, it makes no sense to do that to your O-line anymore. You pretty much missed out on it if you weren't able to get it before. With the tackles. So that's why at that point we had the other left tackle, Joe Thomas. he was so highly sought after because he was able to get it. Now this guy can also get it, but it's useless. You see what I'm saying? Like, it has no bearing on the game. They don't, bro, they could not, you know, pancake a dead roach. Like, EA Sports nerfed it beyond belief. It is so bad right now. So I would highly recommend that you stay away from doing anything. Just stay away from O-line abilities. They've made it impossible to enjoy the game because a lot of people complain about these things and they don't try to find other ways to fix that situation. Because I lost against guys like that ran nasty streak with the tight end out of, the right tackle at tight end out of position, but I figured out ways to stop it. And I also ran it against other people and lost games as well. So there's ways to do it, but I think I see what EA is doing. They want to keep the game easy. So when keeping the game easy, they continue to patch it and they take away the abilities that were supposed to make the game fun, like armbar and things like that. The way that they lessen it, I guess it makes it so anybody can just pick the game up and just be like, yo, I'm good. I'm good at the game. I'm a really good player. I don't think it should be like that, but that's the way it is right now. So you can't really do anything else other than, pretty much go out there and just try to do what you could do with the O-line being the best they can be. So with the way that the players are, you can see that he's my lowest rated at this current time at right guard, but he has ridiculous numbers when it comes to the run game. You see those 90s and everything like that? Now his pass blocking and everything is what he lacks, but he has other ideal capabilities. I want to break that down really quickly before I let you guys go, because some of you guys, you're going to ask the question anyway, so I want to make sure that you guys understand what's going on. His impact block, you guys see that? 93. And then his lead block is also savage. So with those two things right there, those are the highly sought after things, which is why Brandon Sheriff is such a good card, even though he's still one of the lower tier linemen that I have right now. Would I raid sell him? Is there a possibility he might be gone by tomorrow? Absolutely. But at this point, my entire O-line is eligible to get nasty streak, which means that their impact block and their lead block are insane. So is it something that you should do right now? Take it off of any other card that you have the 92 power up pass on? I would not recommend it if it's something that would affect your team heavily. For instance, if I didn't want to take that power up pass off of Julius Peppers, I have my other power up pass on this guy. You see what I'm saying? So I could have done something with that if I didn't want to do it that way. Did I put what was on this guy? I think, what do we have on him? Let me see. Am I missing something? Lockdown. Okay, hold on. Pass rush was on him. I don't know why they took it off and they didn't put it back on. What just happened with this? Let me see what's going on. All right, that's what I forgot to do. We got to put pass rush ×3 back on this guy. I'm like, yo, why is he missing that part on this thing? Okay, so there it goes. All right, so with the way that it is now, you guys, make sure you pay attention to your chemistries all the time when you interchange and you remove stuff and downgrade and you do other stuff like that, because sometimes you'll go into a game and you might think it doesn't matter because it's like, all right, he's just missing, one finesse move, power move, but it actually does, because the impact block and things like that defensively, it helps to get your players off of blocks and able to make plays. So just always double check that. And like I really go crazy with it. I'm always trying to figure out, like, all right, what didn't I do? What am I missing? What's going on? What can I do to get these guys up and running and ready to go? And that, a lot of it has to do with their chemistries to make sure that they're playing well. So I could have taken it off Aaron Donald, but the reason behind why I did not do that is because you can notice a very huge difference with Aaron Donald going from a 93 to a 90. It's really noticeable. So that's why I didn't even look at his card to do that, because he also has all the thresholds with the power moves, finesse moves, and block shedding. So when you're looking for a player to take your power up pass off of, just make sure that it doesn't heavily disrupt what your team has been doing already, because that can be very negative on the field and it can cost you games. And if you don't know already, this year in Madden, it's all about your team overall and the attributes and everything like that. Even though in some cases the guy will throw the ball right at a player, like a Devin McCourty with 97 zone or a Night Train with 96 zone, they still are in position to make a play, they just don't react. So you never know what's going to happen. But if you play your lesser team this year, you will completely dominate them more than any other year. So make sure that your key players have the proper things on them, because it will negatively affect you. All right, so let me know, are you going after Lane Johnson early? Are you going to do this right now, or are you going to wait it out? In my opinion, again, I think he is the best the best player currently in the Blitz, and that includes Chris Johnson and Lamar Jackson. Let me know if you have any other questions or comments. Leave it in the comment section as usual. Stay blessed. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at GmiasWorld. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. One love, y'all.